him making pass at me. It wasn't this that frustrated me the most. What made me most frustrated was the fact that he tried to unalive me after it, when in reality, even though I was drugged, even though I was violated, I never thought that the next step would be my life being threatened because you got turned down. But it's that power complex of wanting what you want when you want it, feeling like you own the things that you pay.
I got receipts on everybody. Even when I diss, I got receipts on people. I have bitches crying.
You better lock in because the rap queens are back at it again. And this time it's pure chaos. Just when everyone thought the drama had cooled off after Cardi dropped her album, the internet blew up overnight. Out of nowhere, Cardi and Nicki went off on each other like they'd been waiting for this exact moment, dragging each other all over social media with no mercy. What made it wilder was how sudden it all felt. 1 minute things seemed calm, and the next it was all smoke and fire. But let's be real, peace between these two never lasts. The tension runs deep, and it all kicked off when Nicki jumped online, flexing her numbers and retweeting posts bragging about having the biggest first-week sales of any female rapper this decade. She had every right to celebrate, but the timing had people raising eyebrows since everyone was also hyping up Cardi's comeback album at the exact same moment. To fans, it felt like Nicki was throwing shade without naming names. From there, chaos took over the timeline, debates over Cardi's sales numbers, Nicki boosting tweets that crowned her the queen of rap, and fans choosing sides like it was a championship fight. One tweet even said, Nicki Minaj's Pink Friday 2, 228,000 first-week sales, the biggest for any female rap album this decade and the largest vinyl sales since 1991. That's when everyone knew this wasn't just about numbers anymore. It was personal. The shots were loud, the energy messy, and the beef between Cardi and Nicki just reignited bigger than ever. You better lock in because the rap queens just turned the whole internet upside down again. And this time the chaos is on another level. Just when everyone thought things had cooled off after Cardi dropped her new album, boom. The timeline blew up overnight. Cardi B and Nicki Minaj went off on each other like they'd been holding back for years, dragging one another from every corner of social media with no filter, no mercy, and no chill. What made it wilder was how sudden it all happened. 1 minute the vibes were calm, and the next the entire internet was on fire. These two have a long history of rivalry, and if anyone thought it was over, this round made it clear that the hate runs deep. It all started when Nicki hopped online, retweeting post after post bragging about her record-breaking sales, flexing how Pink Friday 2 had the biggest first-week numbers for any female rapper this decade. She wasn't lying. Her numbers were massive, and she had every right to be proud. But the timing had fans side-eyeing because it came right when the internet was hyping Cardi's big comeback after 7 years. People instantly thought Nicki was throwing shade. Then Nicki doubled down, tweeting more stats. How Pink Friday 2 was still the biggest global Spotify and US chart debut for a female rapper, even with all the new releases since 2023, pulling over 28.2 million first-day streams despite dropping during Christmas. And to top it all off, she reminded everyone she owns 2 of the top 5 biggest Spotify debuts for female rap projects ever. That's major, but the way she dropped all those receipts just as Cardi was celebrating her success made it look like more than flexing. It looked personal. The fans could smell the tension. That was the moment everyone knew it was about to go nuclear. Nicki didn't play nice. She came swinging with a diss track so bold it had the internet gasping. She jumped on Twitter and dropped Barney Dangerous, a full-on mockery using the alphabet-style flow from Cardi's song Magnet, EBFG, falling off the charts with a big belly, running trains barefoot, still smelly, still you could not outsell me. It was savage and aimed directly at Cardi, mimicking her own style to throw it back in her face. And it wasn't random either. Magnet was the same song where Cardi took shots at Nicki's protege JT earlier this year, sparking another beef. So now the drama was looping full circle. Of course, Cardi wasn't about to let that slide. She clapped back instantly with her own bars and retweets. She reposted, "What did Cardi B say in her #1 album? Must got on notifications because everything I do a hater be seeing first," then fired her own diss. "Coca-Cola Barbie, the power I have makes these chicks run to rehab. Go to your effing room. You must have missed me, huh? Now kiss my feet." The internet went wild, but Nicki wasn't backing down either. She fired another shot. Raw dog and pregnant with the fourth babe Barbie. BBHPV. That line made Cardi lose it. She came back swinging with, Coca-Cola Barbie. A BFG. Your man had to snatch pee. It was brutal and the shade was freezing cold. But Cardi didn't stop there. She took it even further with a tweet that froze the entire timeline. Pee tastes like honeycomb. Your bro be touching 12-year-olds. Then she kept going. Why you keep bringing up my album? You been in this game 16 years, compare yourself to Rihanna, Taylor Swift, Drake, your peers, not me. I was in high school when you dropped. Why are you comparing yourself to me? Then came the knockout. Cardi called Nicki out for the pregnancy insults, saying, this is the third tweet talking about my pregnancy. Like you weren't running to fertility doctors because you couldn't reproduce from all them dudes scrambling your eggs. Not allegedly. Lord protect my babies. It wasn't shade anymore, it was a flamethrower. She even backed it up with memes, posting a photo of Nicki's brother in a pink Barbie wig, the same one Nicki wears, and the internet lost it. But Nicki hit back fast, posting memes of Jay-Z crying in a pink wig and Cardi in a full Barney suit. The gag? That Barney pic came from their infamous 2018 New York Fashion Week brawl. The same fight that started it all. Nicki was digging into the past to twist the knife, and fans were eating it up. But just when everyone thought it couldn't get messier, JT slid right in, stirring the pot even more. She tweeted, LOL that chick home ugly and mad. No celebration. If I was number one, I'd be breakdancing right now. Everyone knew she was talking about Cardi. Fans instantly clocked that JT was trying to stay on Nicki's good side. Especially after Cardi had dissed her hard and Magnet, calling her Nicki's lapdog with no career to show for it. Cardi had rapped, you a shady chick, you been trash since birth. Mama ain't want you bottom feeder chick. All that riding and still no feature chick. She even went further, clowning JT's relationship with Lil Uzi Vert, saying her man cheats and shares designer bags with Cardi's guy. That line hit deep. So when JT reappeared during the Cardi vs. Nicki war, fans knew she was out for revenge. But JT made it worse by dragging Offset, repeating old rumors from stylist Chris Griffith, who had accused Offset of assault last year. JT tweeted, Cardi B baby father a gay man. Not because of how he dresses but because Chris said it out his mouth. Justice for Chris. I stand with the gays. And even tagged CNN, Donald Trump, and the country of Mexico. The internet went crazy over how far she took it. But it didn't take long for people to clap back. Pulling up pictures of her man Lil Uzi Vert in dresses and carrying purses. JT tried defending him, saying, yes, my man does this. He minds his business, works hard, and inspires his generation. But fans weren't buying it, they called out her hypocrisy. Still, JT refused to back down. That's when Cardi came through swinging again, dropping real receipts. She leaked screenshots of private texts between JT and Uzi, showing how rocky their relationship really was. In the messages, JT complained about being tired and moody, saying she didn't want to argue, while Uzi told her, it's just because you pregnant. The internet exploded. People didn't even know she was pregnant. Then Cardi dropped another bomb, exposing messages of JT talking about Uzi still being hung up on his ex Brittany Renner. But the real knockout was Cardi's caption. I want justice for them babies your man make you remove every time. Ask what he told me about how he felt when he wanted to see Brit in that courtroom and she didn't show up. Or do I need to play the audio? That one post flipped the entire internet upside down. Fans said Cardi buried JT with one clapback. Rumors even started that Nicki had pushed JT to jump in, so she wouldn't get all the heat alone. Either way, Cardi made it clear. She wasn't scared of any of them. This wasn't just beef anymore. It was a full-blown war about loyalty, power, and pride. And now everyone's wondering where it goes next. Did Cardi finally end the feud? Or is this just another round in the endless rap queen battle? One thing's for sure, the tea's boiling, the shade's lethal, and this war is far from over.